Folks, I can't get over the fact that that roof has cost me 500 quid. Look, find out who's making the mess up here. Fly tipping. Use a stone there behind you. I'll see you later. Right guys, we're back at this roof again. Look, new saw blade. The last one, I'll show you. Went to cut the post. I wrung all the teeth out of it. 1, 2 screws I hit. From here to the back, there's 12 inches in it, and it's counted inward to get there. The reason being, I measured it from the wire, and whenever I was setting the beam for the pallets to sit on, it actually worked out level, and I left it. And because I had already moved that one, or installed that one first, it's narrower by 12 inches. But what do? I'm gonna just put the tin on it, work off the side where the fence is, where the wire is, and adjust it accordingly. Switch this off to show you this. Look, that's the bit that'll, whenever I go to do hedge laying, that'll keep it alive. There's a real weight in that, look. If you've ever tried to cut a hedge and you're ripping and hauling at it and there's the slightest wee bit holding it, that's what keeps it living. That's where we're playing that into our advantage whenever we go to hedge lay next year. Right, time for 10. I've just remembered, because we're not square, I can't line up 2 edges, the tin square. I'm going to take it, a 9-inch grinder or 4-inch or whatever I have, and cut down that edge whenever I have it on. Right, that one's not going anywhere. Let me show you what I'm using here. These wee boys, see the washer on them? That's an 8mm bit. Had to go and get one of these. Thought I had one, but can't find it. Now we have a sheet on. I'm going to screw it down, and then I'll be overlapping it with the perspex. Where do you see this stuff? Look at the way it bends. 99.9%, whatever it is. Same as what you get in Coke bottles. Polyurethane, I think. It's supposed to be top grade stuff. Not cheap, but good. Put it up here, because I'm going to have to get up there. It's dodgy me getting up there, but has to be done. That's it there, folks. That's all the screws used. I had a box of 100. Over here, it's a wee bit chipped. I lost my footing when I was taking it off the trailer and done a wee bit of damage, but like I say, only the crows will see it. Look down that there, you see how it's not square? I'm going to take the grinder and straighten that up, and there it is along the bottom. Wee bit worse, but again, you'll never know. Well, we'll know, but don't tell anyone. Right, one more down, we'll look at it from underneath, see how it is. One side, 100. The other side that wasn't straight, 100. The grinder will make that 100. And we'll leave that side like that to remind me to measure correctly. No, I will not. If I've still battery whenever I'm cutting the front, I'll cut the back. Right guys, we're going to use second-hand tin to go down along this edge. I'm going to put it up flush with the top and then cut it off at the bottom. The screws I'm going to use is second-hand claddings, fastening, whatever you call them. I call them tack screws. I don't want to use them on the roof because there's no rubber. Not that it's that fussy, but there's actually one with a rubber, whatever you call it. Not enough hands. What are they? 40mm screws, 40mm by 5. 4 maybe. Aye, 4mm, 4mm wide, 40mm deep. Found them there. I didn't find them. I had them sitting on a shelf at home. I brought them with me, thankfully. Now we can get this side up. Let's do it. Plumb level, do we have one? Spirit level? I don't think we do. Isn't it a good job? It's only for sheep. I threw these in. If they work or not, another thing. Not going to work like that anyway. Oh, but it's like a hot knife through butter. New roll, 65 quid. Bloody expensive. Before we get into it, I originally had 3 or 4 posts going that way, but what's the point having a sheep pen? You can't get the sheep into it because that's going to be sealed. So I've moved it to here. I'm going to tie it off to this strainer post. Not really tight, it's only temporary. And now I'm trying to figure out, do I roll this here out? I'll have to maybe move all that, maybe this will do that instead of, I was going to say, take that down to the other end and roll it back. It'd be lighter getting over that. But if I eliminate the problem, and we're off. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I love this crack. Look at that there, it's already standing itself up. Isn't that sweet? Now there's the thing. I was coming across there. I didn't think there was going to be enough wire because the diameter was going down pretty quick, but we've made it. Maybe keep it down low too would be a help. I still haven't found my hammer. Adam's hammer is a deadly job. She does not miss, but not too bad. See what I mean there? I'm putting a staple in one of these because this is where the tension's coming from. Well, the tension comes from our side, but it's going to be pulling here. It's going to actually be pulling them all. This is the whole reason of having the curve. Tightening that way, pulling it all in, keeping it sweet. Yeah, boy. Now I need to figure out how to attach the wire to this under tension. If you know me now, you should know I have a plan. Wait till you see this. Right guys, that's the pen belt. Put a few staples into this just to hold it, but this one here is the one that's doing more work. Hopefully they don't escape. If they've got grass for a week, they should have lambs after that. Staying in the enclosure. Fingers crossed. Guys, if you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing. Everyone that has already subscribed, love it. Thank you very much. Love the support. Keep it up. Hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, comment, any questions, do whatever. Thanks for watching. See you in the field.